Hi everyone, happy Monday. I am down by the river and some waves from a tugboat are coming in, so hopefully you can hear me. Let me just show you where I am. I felt inspired to come down to the water today, so this is where I walk my dog. And I was down here at 6 o'clock this morning, but for whatever reason, I felt like I needed to come back here to do Mind Power Monday. So here I am down by the river. We do risk somebody coming in, all of a sudden a dog plummeting over the hill to dive into the river. So stay tuned. Hopefully we don't have any huge activity. Anyhow, good morning everyone. Welcome to Mind Power Monday. I'm Melanie Robinson. Super inspired today by all of you and the several of you who shared with me. But let me introduce myself first, not to get too far ahead. So I'm Melanie Robinson. I am a real estate investor, just like all of you. And we've done several different strategies. Water gives you the heebie-jeebies. Oh my goodness, Nan, I love the water. I'm a water baby for sure. Catch me in the summer and I'm behind our boat trying to surf anyhow. So I'm a real estate investor and we've done several different strategies from BRRRRs to new builds to buy and holds. We've bought foreclosures. We've done several different things. Right now our focus is really on joint venturing and we're the working partner. I am absolutely loving this this strategy. It's so fulfilling, and that's why I was introduced to this group, to be learning and growing with all of you. I love that partnership aspect where we can all support each other in our success. So that's me as a real estate investor. Why I do Mind Power Mondays? Well, part of the reason is because I am in my previous life, I was a part of our family business. Well, I'm still very connected because it's my mom and we're super close and always chatting about ventures together. But anyhow, I joined our family business back in 2000. My mom is a trainer of NLP, so I'm a master practitioner of NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It's the study of the mind, and it's an amazing model to help people achieve success that they want in their life. I love teaching people the skills, and really for me on a personal level, I am really passionate about helping people live their best life. I think life is super short, really in the big scheme of things, and it's beautiful. And if we can feel good and happy and aligned while we're doing whatever it is that we're doing, then that's just obviously the goal for me. And also when we're feeling that way, we're able to interact with our those that we love in a better way as well. And same with our potential partners and clients and everyone. It just, to me, it's about being aligned, being happy, being centered, living the life we're meant to live and feeling good while we do it. So that's why I share. I'm super grateful to Corey and Tiffany for giving me this opportunity to share what I really do love, which is the mind and how powerful it is. So here we are. Now today I'm going to share with you. It might be a little messy from the perspective of I don't have a lot of structure today, because I put that post last week on how I could support you all the best, and with everyone's feedback I couldn't decide on what to talk about. I actually have 3 different things I want to share with you. And so it's over the overall context of the challenges that we face and how can we use our mind power to overcome these challenges. So my focus isn't on the strategies and the knowledge. Oh, Corey and Tiffany are on. Wow. Absolutely. Living the life we're meant to live. So my focus isn't on the strategies, although I do like that organization and planning as well. But my passion and what I want to share with all of you, where I think the true power is, and the difference between those who, create great success and those who sort of I shouldn't even say just live an average life, but don't have that desire to live that life that's just a little bit greater than, is utilizing your mind, because it's so powerful. Your mind is creating how you're feeling, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not. And so how can we harness that? How can we use that to work towards our advantage, to helping us achieve our goals, to helping us live the life that we want to live, whatever that means to us? And so when I looked at your challenges, I'm just going to read some of them because I'm sure they're consistent with, we all face them at different times. And those of you that didn't share maybe face some of the same challenges. So You know, there's concerns about not being successful, limiting beliefs that are stopping people, not knowing where to start, not having enough resources, not feeling prepared enough, not having the confidence, how to deal with, you know, our confidence and our self-worth when people challenge maybe our structure or our knowledge or our experience or whatever it is that they might challenge, because they will at different times. You know, frustration was a big one that came up, overwhelm. You know, trouble communicating. We all have our past, we all have our upbringings, and they create who we are and the filters that we see the world through. So it's how do we overcome those things so that we can create the relationships that we want to create personally and professionally. So much to learn, again, which comes back to overwhelm and self-sabotage and procrastination. So there's just so many different consistent challenges that those of you that shared. And I'm assuming that's consistent probably across the board, and all of us have felt different things at different times. Oh, here's someone with their dog. So I wanted to address those, and I wanted to address them on a whole, because I feel that, again, it's all about what we're thinking about and how we're thinking about it. It isn't so much about those actual challenges. It's not about how much there is to learn. It's about how you're thinking about how much there is to learn. It's not so much about how much you have to do. It's how you're thinking about all that you have to do. It's not so much about your experience. It's about how you're thinking about your experience. If you exude confidence, if you believe that you're amazing, nobody's going to know the difference. You're going to come across with confidence. So it's all about what's going on inside, and how do we really manage that so that we aren't feeling, or so that we are feeling confident, so that we're not feeling overwhelmed, so that we're human. Let's face it, we're human. We are all going to feel these things. The question is, how long do you stay there, focusing on the problem or the challenge? And how quickly do you realize, oh, I am creating this. This is about how I'm thinking about it. And how quickly do you move yourself back into being resourceful and supporting yourself? Because all of the power does lie within you. And actually that sounded really cheesy, but it's the truth. It does. It's how you're thinking about it. Remember, almost every week I talk about this, and I probably will talk about it every week, because it is, if I had one thing that I need to share with the world, it's that connection between your thoughts and how you feel. It's that scientific data that says when you think something, your brain releases chemicals to your body, and that creates a feeling. And that feeling is your existence in life, moment to moment. So it's something that I really, really want to help everyone connect with and connect those dots. If I could share nothing more, I think it would be life-changing for each of us to really recognize when we think something, it creates how we feel. So when we think about everything that we have to do, and we're never going to have enough time, and we're never going to be able to get it done, or there's so much to learn, I'm never going to know enough, I'm never going to be expert enough. When we think those things, we create a really uncomfortable feeling of overwhelm, of lack of confidence, of worry, of stress by what we're thinking about. We can have the same amount of tasks to do, but we can think about, as an example, being grateful that we have all of these opportunities. Look at all of the possibilities. They're endless. Everything doesn't have to get done in a day, but wow, aren't I lucky that I have all of these incredible opportunities, and I'm exposed to so many different things that I can learn to get better and grow. Same amount of content, same amount of knowledge that needs to be learned, but in one way I feel overwhelmed and horrible by all of it, and the other way I feel inspired and excited to learn. This isn't going to happen overnight. It's a constant journey for the rest of our lives, in my opinion, to learn and grow and become better and master new things. And when we master what it is that we're looking to master now, all of a sudden a new opportunity for growth will present itself. And so it isn't about arriving at any one point. It's about going through the process and enjoying the journey. So I guess what I had divided it into sort of three things that I wanted to share with you about all of these challenges. So the first one is self-talk. And that's really what I'm talking about here. What are you saying to yourself? Is it supporting you? Or are you sabotaging yourself? Whatever you're saying to yourself is having an impact on how you feel about yourself, on how you feel about your abilities, on how you feel about everything to do with real estate investing. What are you saying to yourself? And what kind of chemicals is that releasing to your body? And how is that creating your experience? So when we think about even procrastination, when we think about overwhelm, when we think about lack of confidence, when we think about people questioning us, when we think about all we have to learn, all of those things, what are you saying to yourself about it? Is there a way that you could change that dialogue to change the way you're feeling about it? Because it's not about the things. It's all inside. We're always going to have tons to do. Thankfully, it'd be awful to be bored sitting on the couch having nothing to do and no purpose all day. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you is self-talk. Really, really, over this next week, pay attention. Think about the challenge that you're facing. What's the most challenging thing to you? And what are you saying to yourself about those challenges? I don't know if I may, I see. I'm not seeing them. Okay. Sorry, I'm not responding to you all because I feel like it distracts me from, and today especially, gosh, like I say, I woke up so connected with all of you and just really wanting to share something that can help you feel different. And I know all of you aren't feeling this way at every moment, but I just really, for whenever you are, I hope that you think of me. And so the first tip, the first thing I really want you to pay attention to is, what are you saying to yourself? Because you can change that dialogue. You have a choice. Are you going to think of it as an opportunity? Are you going to think about the possibilities? Or are you going to think about the challenges? And are you going to think about how, hard it is, how overwhelming? It's up to you. And you can do either. And you'll probably do both. But the question is, if you want to feel good, do you want to feel good? Do you want to create amazing success? Do you want to live that life? If you do, pay attention to your self-talk. So there you go. Okay, so that's my first one, is self-talk. The second thing I wanted to share with you, and again, I can't dive into it in great detail, and maybe each of these things needs to have its own Mind Power Monday, but after reading the challenges, I had to share all three, is who you are. Who are you? How do you want people to describe you? Not Joe, not Bob, not Sally that you look up to and you think that they're achieving something you aren't and that you're not there yet. Who are you? What do you have to offer this world? This world, your partners, your business. When you connect with who are you at the core, like for me, as much as this isn't business focused, but this is me, I want to be a kind and loving person. That's how I want to be remembered. That's how I want to be described. That's who I want to be. And that dictates my behavior. That dictates my choices. If I go to a place of feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, all those things that I do too, I'm human, we're all human and have this experience. I bring myself back to, who am I? Who do I want to be? And is this behavior representative of who I say I want to be? But that takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of focus. It takes some time to really connect with and figure out, who are you? And once you connect with that, that's another way for you to bring yourself back, because we go out into the world and we have a lot going on and we have hurdles that come across and challenges and all sorts of different things that come our way, for sure. When you bring yourself back to who you are at the core and how you want to be represented in the world, that changes everything. It brings you back to your heart, it brings you back to your core, and it allows you to change the self-talk in order to be that person you want to be. So that's the second thing that I wanted to share. And again, really thinking about all of the challenges that everyone's facing. And all of us are facing them in different ways. It doesn't matter whether you have 300 doors, 100 doors, or you're just in the beginning of your learning phase, because no matter where you are in your journey, you're learning and growing. And so it really makes no difference. Again, I talked about not comparing ourselves to others. We really don't want to compare ourselves to others. This is your life. This is your experience. This is your journey. So you want to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself so that you can be that amazing person that you want to be in this world. That is going to attract partners. That is going to create beautiful relationships. That is going to make life more enjoyable in every way that you could imagine. So take some time to really think about, how do you want to be described in this world? How do you want to be described by your partners? How do you want to be described by your family, by your friends, by strangers who met you only once? And then do what you can do to live your life that way. These things kind of take the challenges that we face and they put them into perspective. They take us from being problem focused and they put us towards being solution focused. And that's what I really want to help you with today. It's not taking away your problems. It's not taking away your to-do list. It's not taking away all the tasks. It's not taking away that question that potential partner asks you about your structure and they're not sure. It doesn't take any of that away. What it does is it changes how you receive that. It changes your experience in your life and it changes your ability to respond. So 1 is self-talk, 2 is who you are, and 3 is connecting to your why. And I know Corey and Tiffany have spoken about this many times, and it is absolutely a critical piece. And what I wanted to share about that, again, this is a tool to change how you're feeling, and it is something that is going to get you through the hurdles that you might face, get you through those to-dos, get you through everything that you need to learn and grow. Why would you do this in the first place? You're doing it for your why. And here's the critical piece that I want to share about your why. Yes, you can put it on a vision board and you can get the pictures and you can say what it is and get clear. You need to do that. But the piece of it that I think is the most important is to connect with it. You need to take enough time to actually feel what that feels like. And I'm closing my eyes because it's the only way I can connect with it. I close my eyes and I imagine whatever it is, whatever my why, whatever your why is, I imagine whether it's traveling with loved ones, whether it's, loved ones being able to provide, whatever it might be for you. But connect with it so that you can feel it, in every cell of your body. You know what it tastes like, what it smells like, what it feels like. You can feel your heart race. You can feel it happening. And when you feel it happening, oh my gosh, there's nothing that's going to stop you. And the key is to connect with that over and over again. So all of these things, if you want to get strong biceps, you don't do one bicep curl and then expect your muscle to to pop up. No, you do several bicep curls and you do them every other day for many, many weeks and then months before you're going to see results. So this is using your brain as a muscle, using your mind, the mind power. Strengthen that muscle. Connect with your why. Connect with who you are. Pay attention to your self-talk. You don't have to do it all at once, but remember these things at the times that you're feeling uncomfortable. You go about your life, you're living your life, everything's great, and then all of a sudden you feel something. When that happens, that's when you draw in on one of these things. That's when you pay attention to, what was I just saying to myself that caused that? Or connect with who I want to be at the core. I want to be this kind and loving person, and how do I achieve that? Oh, hi, I'm just doing a Facebook Live. You're welcome to come down. It's okay. And hello, Pup. It's connecting with who you are. It's connecting with your why, and it's connecting with what's going on in your brain. So these are all the mind power things. I know there's lots of comments. I feel really bad that I'm not responding to you all, but I promise that I will. After I finish, I'll go on and read everything that you had to say. I really appreciate it. I love the likes and I love the hearts, just like Corey. And I really appreciate all your interaction. For whatever reason, I feel like I connect with you guys at some strange level, and I need to just share as it comes out. So anyhow, I apologize for not being interactive because I know that lives should be, but I also really feel that I need to do what I need to do to best support you, and this is how it works for me to do that. So I really hope, I thank you for sharing your challenges. I want you to know that it's completely normal and that we all face them, that you're not alone, and I want to do my best to support you, and the biggest way to do that is by connecting in my world and my expertise is really recognizing the power that you do have and harnessing that in whatever way you can. So again, knowing your challenges are real, they're normal, you're human, we're all going to face them no matter how much we know, no matter how much we strengthen our mind power. The question is, do you use what you're learning? Do you change how you're feeling? Do you pay attention to these things so that you can thrive and create that incredible success that you're looking for? And when I say success, I mean, yes, the financial and the real estate investing success, but success in the big meaning of that. So I think I've probably babbled on long enough. I have no idea how long this has gone on. I knew it was going to be a little bit longer than normal, but I really, like I say, in the night I was thinking about you all. This morning I woke up thinking about you all. I walked my dog at 6 a.m. I was thinking about you all. I did my workout, I was thinking about you, and I just needed to get down to the river and really connect with you all. Let you know you're amazing. You're completely normal and human for having all of these challenges. Don't be embarrassed by them. Don't beat yourself up about them. Let's just together get through them, because you do have the power. So there you have it. Oh, and I should also mention I am going to be away next Monday. So Nin, we'll have to chat about that and see what we want to do for next Monday. But I am going to be on a cruise with my family and commit that time to having fun with them in the sun. So I can't wait. I'm going to miss you all. Definitely. I love these Mondays. But we'll figure out what we'll do for next Monday. But thank you for letting me share what I love so much. I really hope that it does make a difference in your lives. This week or over the next 2 weeks, just even pick one thing that you're going to pay attention to. And when you feel any of those challenges, pick that one thing and see what you can do to change that experience. Because none of those things are going away. If you want to create amazing success, you're going to have lots to do and you're going to have lots to learn, but hopefully you can feel better about it and feel excited about the possibility and really embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Alrighty, have a fabulous day, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll let you see the river one more time. It's so pretty down here, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Alrighty, bye everyone.